Hey guys, it's Sasha. I am playing another Penny Dreadful Brew. This one is, well, I'm calling it Join the Club because the center card is Viridian Joiner. The point of this deck is make an absurd amount of mana, draw your entire deck, and then kill your opponent with either Viridian Joiner or Marwyn the Nurturer. Now, the way this deck works, you need a lot of card draw. So, for that purpose, we have a playset of Return of the Wild Speaker, a playset of Season of Growth, and a playset of Regrowths to get them all back. We have Invigorate to make our two of Marwyn's, because legendary, and also is missing a point of toughness, which is, I believe, relevant. And then the playset of Joiner. The Invigorate is just there to pump it. Oh, this should be in a different pile. And then we have a bunch of pump spells like Burst of Strength, Stony Strength, and Sudden Spinnerets that both pump and untap our creature. So these are all rituals. And then we have a pair of exponential growths at the top end to sink a bunch of mana into. And then we've got Unnatural Predation to give our creature trample to get in the lethal damage hit. We have Elvish Mystic and Llanowar Elves to try to ensure we get down a turn 2 Marwyn or Joiner. And yeah, no, we only have 17 lands with 4. This is the only deck you'll ever see me run Vastwood Fortification in, but it's a very land-light deck because our combo pieces are mana creators. So, yeah. Sideboard, we have Autumn's Veil for controlling matchups, Fracturing Gust because I am terrified and traumatized by Affinity, Hunt the Hunter for matchups with green, Ulvenwald Tracker for other matchups, and Snakeskin Veil for a bit more protection. So, having said all this, let's hop into the game against Pile. We'll keep this. This is a bit clunkier than I'd like, but we're on the play. We are missing a single land, which might be relevant in this deck. Ideally, one of these joiners would have been a... Oh, no, that's not good. Ideally, one of these joiners would have been a Mana Dork. Part of the reason why we only run 17 lands is because we have 8 1-mana Mana Dorks, and then a bunch of 3-mana Mana Dorks. Okay, so maybe this was a mistake. I have realized that I have an unfortunate habit of not putting in enough lands at this point, but we'll see how this goes. I'm still gonna try to play out the league, unless, something goes horribly wrong. Yeah, no, I think I kind of have to scoop this, just not show them any more of my deck. Against that, we don't really have anything for tokens. We should be good against tokens. We just didn't hit our 3rd mana. So, on the play, yeah. No land. All lands. Going to... this is a keep, I think. Put back Fortification. Put back Regrowth. If we draw a Forest, then I think we have a good shot at it. Otherwise, we have I'd say 50-50 shot. Because they can pump out things, but we've got a Joiner. This deck is mainly because I wanted to play with Exponential Growth. Yep, that's an Honor of the Peer. Can't do anything about that. I don't have any artifact or enchantment removal main deck, and I did not bring in Fracturing Gust. Oh! That probably is going to win us the game. Okay. Viridian Joiner. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep. That's another joiner. I don't really think we need that, but it could be helpful. So let's tap for green, Stony Strength, always yield. Oh, it lets us play out joiner part 2. And then scry a forest to the bottom and pass. So I think at this point we're just trying to race them. I mean, that's always been the case, but... Yup, okay. Well, we need to race them real fast. A Return of the Wild Speaker would be like the ideal draw here, I believe. Or untap into that. Well, I feel like I have to do that. And then go joiner tap. Double once. Double this joiner's power once. Actually, no, I think I have to double this joiner's power and hope I hit an untap. Unfortunately. But I do get to draw 2. That's a return. That's a Season of Growth. Alright, well, it looks like we're chumping with a Viridian Joiner. This might be a fast league. Short video. Yep. Block. Drawing an untap trick would be key here. That would probably win us the game. But this deck might want Sylvan Library. Oh. Okay. Double it once. Draw 2. So close. Well, Season of Growth, paying 1. Then Unnatural Predation. Draw a card. Well, draw 3 cards. Oh, that's just an Ancestral. Wait. Oh, that's a... do I have the... What can I regrowth? I don't think I can regrowth anything that'll help me here, is the thing. Yeah, no, that's game. Well, that was a quick match 1. Ooh, Wizard of Oz. Last season they were on Cloudpost. We're on the play. I don't... Okay, so we can... Hope to... You know what? I'm just going to keep it and hope to draw either a mana dork or a land by turn. Well, next turn. Again, this deck might need more lands, but I don't... Lands are like the worst thing to hit when you're trying to go off. So you may have to I may have to put in like Balaged Recovery. Oh, that's a mana dork. That's a mana dork. That means I can Viridian Joiner next turn. I don't have any card draw for it, which isn't good. Oh, that's interesting. Snow. No, wait. No, oh boy. Oh boy, I hit F2. Whoops. Okay. No, but yeah. Yeah. No. Viridian Joiner. Okay. That was a close one. Oh, yes, I forgot to say. I would like to draw, like, Season of Growth or Return of the Wild Speaker here. That would be glorious. They got Coiling Oracle, I think. Ugh. Okay, looks like I'm just doing this the hard way. I will just eat their creatures if they block. If they don't, then great, they take damage. Wayfinder, yep. Yep. Oh, they're playing the Ephemerate deck. I'm glad that went to the yard, though. It's... Oh, it's only lands that you can get? Oh, okay. They didn't get anything off that Wayfinder. This deck feel okay, so I know it's only match 2 game 1, but this deck feels real close. Like it feels like there's just a bit further just a bit more that it needs. It feels like I could probably get it if I spent a bit tuning it, but I haven't yet, so we'll see. And what are they bidding? Lumbering Falls, Coiling Oracle, Snow. Oh, they're getting. Okay, I'm surprised they aren't getting like a Snowland. Yep, Ephemerate, the Coiling Oracle. I gotta say, I really like Ephemerate being legal, even though I don't play the card myself in this current situation. Might have to build an Ephemerate deck next. Oh. Okay. Well, I think I don't resolve another spell. And yeah. There we go. Okay, this could be it. Cast by having an opponent gain 3 life. Target Viridian Joiner. Orim's Chant. Well, I think I have to try to draw cards in response. No, Control Z. Wait, was this kicked? That was not kicked. Wait, let me double check. Let me double check, because if it... Okay, it wasn't kicked. Sudden Spinnerets. And then Stony Strength. And then Return of the Wild Speaker, and I'm gonna just hit with my Lelves. Next turn I can regrowth, do this again. Or not all of it, but a fair amount, Lets me draw some cards, And then I do hit them for 12, so it's not nothing. Yeah. That's a triple chump. That's a good thing when they have flicker cards in that deck. I'm really glad I decided to add regrowth, honestly. Oof. That might be game. What do I have in the sideboard for this? Trackers and Hunt the Hunter. Autumn's Veil and Snakeskin Veil might be good, but I think I have to just, yeah. Now they've got an Ephemerate Loop set up, so I kind of have to figure out how to fight through that, which isn't going to be the most convenient of things. Good news is I've got, well, 2 combo pieces. The main deck Orim's Chant. Ugh. I could have totally killed them this turn, I think, if I didn't have to go off in response and not had the mana. Well, if the Invigorate had resolved, basically. Upkeep. Oh! Okay, ritual time. Grab Invigorate. Cast Invigorate. Have 3 life. Then I shall draw 6 cards. Does this resolve? They've only got 2 cards in hand, and I know one of them is Ephemerate. Wait, is one of them Ephemerate? Oh boy. Yeah. I will Forest Season of Growth. Is this resolving? Then I will Invigorate my Viridian Joiner. You know what? Let's untap it first. If that doesn't resolve, then, you know, then there's no point in invigorating. Oh boy, I can do it again. Alrighty, you're gonna gain some life. I'm going to draw a card. And I am just going to go nuts. Let's draw 11 cards. See, this is good. This is a fun deck to play. Yeah. The Unnatural Predation, I have it, so Burst of Strength, draw 2. There's a chance I mill myself out, so I'm not going to play the second Season of Growth. Add a bunch. Actually, I think I have 26 left, so if I don't cast the Garruk's whatever, I'm chill. Yep. And then I will Invigorate. See, this is fun. And there we go, that's the game. Add 17. Stony Strength. Untap. Tap. Stony Strength. Untap. Okay, I could just win here, but I want to show off how absurd this deck can be. And also I wanted to get the other Exponential Growth for insurance. Tap. Untap. Draw 3. Anything else there? Let's just Invigorate. No, let's not even bother to Invigorate. That would feel a bit rude. Unnatural Predation Llanowar Elves. Draw 3. Oh boy, I may have misplayed. That's alright, though. That's alright. Because I only have 5 cards left. I really shouldn't have played the second season. But, yeah. Yeah. This is going to be one colossal Llanowar Elves. I could have done it on the Joiner, but I didn't. Worst case scenario, I want it to stick around. Done. So double its power 40 times. Does this crash MTGO? Yee. Oh. God, I don't even know how big that would have gone. It won't even let me begin sideboarding. There we go. What do I want? I want the Hunter over, let's say 1 and yeah, let's go out 1 Season of Growth, go up the trackers, go out a Joiner, go out Regrowth, and Invigorate. This may not be right, but let's run it like this and give it a shot. God, I love this deck. Even if it isn't the best deck I've played in Penny Dreadful ever, but it did, like you guys saw that turn. I've got a, yeah, let's keep bottom Joiner number 2. Try it like this. I do need to draw a land for Joiner, or a mana dork for Joiner. Yep. Wayfinder, yep. This could be an Elvish, this could be a Simian Spirit Guide deck, honestly. Oop. I get to turn 2 Season of Growth. They have a Stonehorn Dignitary, which isn't the best. So I might want to play, like, Stroke of Genius in the sideboard. But for now, I am just joining in. But I don't need that. Ulvenwald Tracker can let me kill a Dignitary if they're gonna flicker one, so They just gotta land. Ooh, Reflector Mage. If we go to a game 3, I am definitely having to grab the Snakeskin Veils. That's not the game log. That's the game log. Well, scry first. I could try to go off this turn. Scry. Let's just do this. I want to draw a card. Okay, it's got... Well, I mean, we'll see. I will only do this once more. I'll hold the other one. But, I think I just try to cantrip through my deck here. That's a Lelves, so I do get to scry. Sudden Spinnerets works. Stony Strength. Yep. Tap. Draw a card. Okay, so that isn't exactly a mana thing, but it is a Season of Growth. So if I draw another spell that targets, I think I do just win. How does Dignitary worded? Skips their next combat phase. So if they try to flash it in the beginning of combat, if they make that misplay with Prophet, then I think we're good. Yep, Prophet. Then I'll fight the two of them. Yeah, they untap. But then I kill your Prophet. Okay. That's not going to save the Prophet. I actually kind of want to go... we'll see. I'm going to make some mana first. And draw 2 cards. Ugh. Yeah, this is part of why I don't have a high land count in this deck. It's got 2 damage marked on it. That's got 4 power. Alright. Yeah, I can hit them for... Yeah, it's got 2 damage marked on it. So if it had 6 toughness, they could kill it. But they don't, so... And I don't really care about them having it in their yard because they can't cast another Prophet this turn. And even if they could, I've got a tracker up. Oh! I may have made a mistake. Alrighty. Let's hope they don't hit a land for... Ugh. Yep. There's the Reflector Mage, so I'm definitely bringing in Snakeskin Veils game 3. Yep. End turn. Well, that don't do anything, so I'm going to F6. Not attack. That was a major misplay. I really shouldn't have swung. I just didn't realize that they had a Reflector Mage in their bin. Yep, Astrolabe. What are you doing? Are you Orms chanting me on my upkeep? Okay, sure. Alright. Pass. Yeah, I get back something, but I have Fortification and I have Joiner, so I can just run it out and draw some cards next turn. You are... Okay, you're Muldrifter. Sure. Prophet is going to be extremely annoying. That's a card that's banned in Commander for a reason, but... Do I know... I know they have a Muldrifter in their hand. Okay, well, cast Joiner. The question is, does it resolve? I'd be running Frilled Mystic in this... Oh! It does! Bottom Season of Growth number... Perfect. Perfect, 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 perfect. Cast Fortification. Pump Joiner. Draw 2. Even if they don't... Even if they yeah, if even if they killed Joiner in response. Let's Hunt the Hunter, Llanowar Elves, and that. Because this way, if it gets killed in response, I don't really care. Yeah, that's a Muldrifter flashed in for retail. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a Return of the Wild Speaker. Yup. I think that the correct play is just to pass. Yeah. I really need to bring in like Snakeskin Veil next game, and I need to not let them get a Genesis in the bin. Oh, that's okay. Oh, they're gonna get back Stonehorn with it. That's not good. But the thing is, they can only do that like once before I can just shoot their. No, I can't exactly shoot their Stonehorn with Tracker. Yes, I skip my next one. Yeah. I take 2. Yeah. But the thing is, they don't really have a good way of just killing me here. Not with no Stonehorns in the yard for Genesis. And they do have 4 cards in hand, which isn't... Shit. So I think I'm just going to tempt them, kill the Muldrifter. End step. Kill the Muldrifter. Let them go hog wild with that. Opponent. I think it might be right just to regrowth an untap spell here. So I'm going to regrowth Stony Strength. Stony Strength for some cards. Yeah, I really am missing Snakeskin Veil this game. Would have done a whole lot of work. I don't need a 3rd. That is nice, though. And I will pass the turn. They've got 1 card exiled under Vivien. So I need to be careful of that. But... Yep, that's a Wayfinder getting back. I didn't sleep last night enough either. I really need to start getting better sleep. Oh boy. Okay. Yeah. If that's a Reflector Mage, I am going to cry. Okay. That is... Do they have an Ephemerate? They have Ephemerate in the yard. Okay, that's not good. I think they might have hard locked me. Wait. Yeah. If they try to Ephemerate, Dignitary, or Reflector Mage, then I can just fight it down and fizzle the Ephemerate. So I think I do have a fighting chance here. Yep. And yep. And yep. Let's open with... I think I just retail Invigorate. Actually, you know what? There's no cost to doing this because I want to overkill them anyways. So if they want to Reflector Mage, then they can. I only have 29 cards left. I do need to be a bit careful. Because Season 8 of May, which I figured out last time. Draw 7 cards. Surprised they didn't just remove in response there. Stony Strength. Draw 2 cards. I don't even need to go that deep. Unnatural Predation, draw 2 cards. Yep. Invigorate. Draw 2 cards. I'd like to hit an untap spell so I can... Yep. I can just regrowth an untap spell. I do have to keep up mana for the tracker fight, but let's grab just Sun Spinnerets. Why not? Tracker doing work. Spinnerets. And then I'm just gonna kill you, I think. How... Okay, I'm going to Stony Strength, though, because I do want to see how huge I can make this bitch. Yeah, I'm gonna stop here on the untaps, even if I draw another one, because I don't want to mill myself out, and honestly, it would be kind of rude to go any further. Wait, no. Yeah. Let's just... X is 20. Or whatever. Yeah, let's just go for a clean X equals 20. There. There we go. Now the question is, do they flicker the Dignitary now and let me kill it or not? Yeah. Oh god, that's huge. Well, if they have a fog, then I think that's game. Wait, no, I can just run it back next turn. Yep. And now I fight you down. Ha, got there. Hey, we got there. That was a lot of damage. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah. That's one big Viridian Joiner. Round 3 against Gooey Gooey 066. We will want to play first, and I will mull. Yeah, this is a keep. Tell our opponent good luck, have fun. Yeah, this is a turn 2 Viridian Joiner. Like, I don't think I can pass that up. I'll put back a fortification. I don't need more lands. I really like the Battle for Zendikar full art lands. Those are delicious. Why did I say delicious? I don't even know. Yep, that's a snow... boy. Is every deck in this format playing snow? I would like to draw Return of the Wild Speaker. I'm going to draw Return of the Wild Speaker this turn. Make it happen, deck. Or, well, I actually just need any way to draw cards, really, and this hand is basically perfect, I think. Yeah, that's the Astrolabe. Are they digging for land number 2? That's a Boilerworks, okay. So they're doing something busted, judging by the fixing and the Boilerworks. Do you have to... That's a... Oh! I didn't know this was in the format. That's really cool. Okay, well, step the first. Pump. You gain some life. Step the second is going to be Regrowth and Invigorate. Regrowth. God, I love this deck. Invigorate. Sure, they gained 6, but they're going to take way more than that. Stony Strength first. I really like Retriever Phoenix. It's pretty cool. Let's just draw 10 cards. I think that's correct here. Yeah, this is the game. Land. Yeah, no, oh wait, I can just... Regrowth. Draw. More card. I think I actually do want to invigorate this first so I can try to guarantee drawing into. I don't have a Season of Growth down, so I think it's a wise idea to try to guarantee hitting an exponential growth. Starting Strength. Burst of Strength. I can't guarantee I hit another one, so I think I'm just going to be satisfied with drawing 20 cards. I'm not tapping for mana before because I might not. Oh, yeah, no, that's game. That is very much game. Have my opponent gain 3 life. Then I'll tap. Burst of Strength. I'm gonna not do the wheelies because you guys have seen it, so you don't need to again. This should be a clean x equals 30, 35? 35, if I did my math right. Yep, x equals 35. God. like, Swords to Plowshares. Okay, I gain infinite life. Like, this is just stupid. This is just stupid. Okay. Well, against Retriever Phoenix. God. I can't get over that. Okay. I probably want an Autumn's Veil, and I probably want some of the Snakeskin Veils. God, I'm still... That was just so much damage. Out 1 Stony Strength, out 2 Season of Growth. I'd rather rely on Return of the Wild Speaker, I believe, here. Just because Season of Growth, like, it isn't a May, and I like the card less. It might be better, but I just like it less. Good lord, this deck. Like, what do you do there against a... I nearly knocked my mic over. Whoops. Alright, gooey gooey. 066. On the draw. I'll keep this. It's got protection. It's got Lelves. It's got a potential turn 2 joiner. Having a nice little conversation with my opponent about that I record and stuff. Elvish Mystic. Because this, I have multiple outs to turn 2 or turn 3. Well, like, I have a guaranteed turn 3 joiner. I'd just rather hit it before then. Invigorate is a bonkers stupid card in this deck. Actually, just in general. Just in general. I wonder if Blazing Shoal Infect is still legal. It was last season. Yep, that's the Snow Mountain. Well, I think I just double out Mana Dork, because this means I can join her and hold up a Veil. Yep, go ahead. Oh, also, most of their removal is going to be red, probably. So I've got, Invigorate for that. Alright, this might be a decent matchup here. Oh, and there's a backup joiner. Okay. I do still need to hit card draw. That is very relevant to the situation at hand. But I believe I'm fairly well set up to be okay without it. Well, no. Maybe. If I hit a return of the wild speaker, like, I think I just win. And not necessarily in the absurd way. I think I invigorate that. Just because I want to hold Snakeskin Veil for like a bounce-based counter. A bounce-based removal spell. Even though that costs me one of my best pump spells, and maybe it wasn't worth it, but I don't want them to untap removal. So I gotta be, careful. Yeah, that's an inventory. That's an inventory part 2. Okay, maybe I didn't have to be worried about removal again. And step. I think I might just go on the aggro plan here. Cast the Fortification. Pump. Play out Viridian Joiner number 2. Well, I'm just going to pass and hold up my Snakeskin Veils. If I draw like a Season of Growth or Return of the Wild Speaker, I do just win here, I believe. Yeah, that's 4 mana. Oh, please not. Okay, thank God it's not Engulf the Shore. That would have been incredibly awkward. I could have pumped the Joiners out of range, but then I would have lost all of my mana dorks. Pitched 2 Retriever Phoenixes. Retriever Phoenix is just really cool. Like, I don't know, I just like it. Yeah, first day of class. So I do need to start clocking them. They do give it back a Phoenix. And then learn a set. Yeah. Oh, yeah, no, so you couldn't double pump one of them, but... Well, you can double pump both of them, but you could only double pump one of them. So that wasn't a misplay, or at all. That was just how Magic works. Because it's a replacement effect, so you couldn't wait for the trigger. Or... Well, I take 7, so this is starting to be a concerning clock. Yep. That's not card draw. I think I do just swing out here. I'm not worried about, like, I have to... If I don't put pressure on them, they're going to just put pressure on me faster and harder than I can handle. So I need to just start swinging, even if it's playing the Mana Dork murder game. I still do just win if I hit Return of the Wild Speaker, I believe, even through 1 removal. Never mind, I'm just gonna scoop here. I'm gonna let them play it out. Ooh, Dreamstrix. I really like Dreamstrix. Yep, and I take 7. I think I don't have an out in my deck. Yeah, that's not an out. Good game. Okay. Autumn's Veil doesn't look as important as I thought. I'm probably just going to go up Season of Growth again for the more card draw. It could be good to go up more Snakeskin Veils and out, like, 1 Mystic for another Veil. Yeah, let's try it like that. I actually haven't, like, seen Marwyn except when I've been comboing off, which isn't, like, too weird, because I only have 2 of it in the deck. But you'd think, like, I'd hit some of them more often. having said that, yeah, I will keep a turn 2 Marwyn hand that has some. Even if they remove, I might actually want to run out Joiner so I can run, even though it loses a counter for Marwyn. Oh, yeah, no, I'm just going to run out Marwyn because I have Invigorate to protect her. Pass the turn. Honestly, I'm surprised Chain Lightning stayed legal after last season. But you know, I'm also surprised Snow Covered Island is legal this season. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And no. Nice try, opponent. But I, unfortunately for you, really just don't want to lose Marwyn or Joiner. So I am just going to actually just pass. Hold up both of these. I want to draw Season of Growth or Return of the Wild Speaker. Season of Growth or Return of the Wild Speaker. Those are the names. I don't know if my mic picked up me trying to snap my fingers, but yeah. Izzet Charm doesn't do it. Chain Lightning doesn't do it. Yeah, that's a Ponder. I'm going to pass until response. Because I don't want to, like, Fortification. I do... no, I have to hold it for if I draw... Season of Growth. That's the name. I am having name troubles. That's Mountain, yeah. I wonder why this Astrolabe. That explains why the Snow. And then I tap and I Fortification. Yeah, not hitting card draw last game was the death of me. Let's hope that changes this game. This is very much a combo deck. It needs every piece, like, intact to work, which isn't the most fortunate, but I'll take it. Yep. I'm just going to start beating down with my dorks. I'm actually going to unnatural, even though this is a combo piece, I'm going to unnatural predation to save Marwyn because I want to keep the Stony Strength. If they have another damage-based removal, if they have another removal spell, then I lose the Marwyn. But I hope they just go on the counter mode on Izzet Charm or something. And I did make them waste cards. Alright, yep. Yeah, no, I can't save Marwyn, unfortunately. But I do still have a Joiner, so I've got a chance. Now a Season of Growth is basically what does it. Oh, okay. So, do I just want to get back Marwyn? Get back Marwyn, play Marwyn. That just blanked a whole bunch of removal exchanges. This has been a fun deck to play. It doesn't feel the most consistent. So I think you actually do want to run more MDFCs even though they're tap lands. I think you want like Bala Ged Recovery in this deck because it's just better than nothing, you know? I think I'd just I'm winning on board. They are the one who has to commit to the board if they want to clock me faster. and then so I can just hold up both Invigorate and Stony Strength as protection. Yep, I still have a faster clock. Okay, now, well, I'm still winning on board. I'm dealing them damage before they deal me damage, so. Another one is where it gets no longer to be that. So I'd really just want to draw one of my card draw spells. I probably shouldn't have cut any Season of Growths, but I'm not really the biggest fan of them. Yep, 2 mana. Oh, okay, nothing. Just beating him with... Alrighty, I'm still winning this race. If they had held that back on defense, I think that makes a huge difference, because then I have to... commit more to the board, or I can't race it. But right now, I am still just winning. Like, I deal 3 damage a turn. They deal 3 damage a turn. Okay, now they've broken it. Now they've broken that little bit of symmetry, but... let's see what they get. Or if they just loot. Start from scratch. Which will not kill anything. Because Burst of Strength and Stony Strength. Okay, so yeah, they have committed more to the board, so I am on a faster clock than I was, but I've still got a fast clock. I don't know if I want to run out Joiner. I think I do. Leave up a mana for Stony Strength and Burst of Strength. Because it does pump Marwyn, so I don't lose any damage on that. I might want to be running 4 Marwyn 2 Joiner, actually, but... it's legendary, so I have an excuse. And Start from Scratch no longer kills Marwyn, so. Frantic Search, which isn't good for me. Let's check the graveyard. What are they pitching? Retriever Phoenix, okay. I may have to just go for the pump to lethal route next turn. That looks like it's oh boy. Can they 11 me this turn? That's 7. If they only have 1 learn spell in hand, then I think I'm safe, but I don't know. This is a close one. Congrats on the deck, Gooey 06. Yeah. Oh, no, that's just lethal. Let's hope they don't see it. Let's hope they don't see it. If they don't... If one of these were Sudden Spinner hit. This was a close one. Chain Lightning my face, I'm guessing? Yeah. This was a really interesting brew. I think there are ways you could improve it. Definitely. Mono Red Retriever Phoenix might actually be a better version, but I really like what you've done with it, opponent, if you actually go back and watch this. Alright, match 4 against Redister. Tell our opponent good luck and have fun. We'll keep this one. Even though we're short of mana because we've got outs into turn 2 Joiner, so I don't really think we have a much better 6. Oh, that's not good. Red means removal. We did want to draw that, but we didn't want to draw it this turn. We wanted to draw it like in 2 turns. We need to draw land next turn if we want to play Joiner, which isn't convenient at all. They're not offering a trade with Llanowar Elves. That's baffling to me. You'd always rather I go down. That would be a 1 mana strip mine. Like, I think it's just there are a lot of ways that games go. There's a lot of plays people make that baffle me, and I definitely misplay. Like that's just a fact. Everybody misplays, but I really misplay sometimes. So my assault strobe. Assault strobe. Okay, opponent. I'm really interested to see what you got going on there. You played Assault Strobe on a 1-1. That you're, like, it's... Oh. Yeah, that's Blazing Shoal. Well, good news. I know that's legal for Infect. I think I literally just have to race them here. Like, I literally don't really have options other than just play a turn 2 Marwyn and see if that does it, which is going to be really hard if we end up going to game 3. No Marwyn. No lands. And go into 5. Keep bottom Joiner, bottom Elves. We still need to draw a card draw, and we need to still play... Well, we need to draw basically, I think, just land and then card draw works out best for us. Yep. They probably have the win this turn. Well, next turn. How did they... Oh. No, this is just a turn 1 win. Alright, I don't really know... Yeah, no, I don't know how I beat... how I beat turn 1 kill. Alrighty. Well, that was a quick match. Final round against Asgal 1. No Joiner, no Marwyn. This is a keep, and I bought him a Joiner. It's a turn 2 Joiner hand, so I think we can't really mull it. Even though we do want card draw. Oh, boy. I didn't know the posts were legal. There's card draw. Let's see if we survive next turn. I think we do, but... I'm not. Cloudpost is terrifying. I'm not the happiest that the first 2 decks I've played on the channel aren't good. Haven't been good. But, you know, c'est la vie. I am posting them because I played them. So if it would... Like, if I made the content, so I might as well put it out there, you know? Okay, well, I can keep cantripping. Natural predation now, because I feel like that just makes sense to do now. Yep. Resolves. I'll add 3 Stony Strength, draw a card. That's a regrowth. Could be worse. Lets me regrow like a Burst of Strength. Burst of Strength, speaking of. Fortification. I'm just going to cast the Fortification now. It's not like I'm tapping it for mana in between. There's a return. Draw 6 cards. Oh boy. Alright, Burst of Strength. Go, Burst of Strength. I think I just play out the Season of Growth and regrowth a, Return of the Wild Speaker. That makes sense. It has trample this turn, so we're good, we're good. Draw a bunch of cards. And Burst of Strength. I don't need to do a big X on this. I can just go for a non-dramatic amount. Double its power thrice. 72. It's just a 72-12, you know? Like, it could be bigger. I could be dealing more damage. All right. So, we saw Master Transmuter up all the fracturing gusts. That's the plan. That's the plan. All right. Out of fortification, out regrowth, out out a mystic, out spinnerets because it doesn't put a counter on it. All right. Well, we'll run this like this. This deck can. I think the big issue with this deck is while it can consistently do some. Well, it can't. While it can do some pretty powerful things, it doesn't do those quite consistently enough. Okay, I think I keep it on the back of... No, I think I have to go to 5. Okay. Put Predation Strength to the bottom. I do need to draw a land, or Druid land. So, we'll see how this goes. I really like Fracturing Gust. It's just a cool card. Well, that's a Druid, so I just need to draw an untapped land off the top. And then I've got turn 2 Joiner. I will draw an untapped land off the top. This is fact. Yep, Mirror. That is not an untapped land, but it's a land off the top, and it lets me Season Growth this turn. Next turn, Joiner, Invigorate, and then probably Fracturing Gust, depending on what they play. Yep. I think opponent accidentally hit F2 or F6. Invigorate does so much work. Okay, well, this one is iffy, but I think oh, no, I can't. Best option is play out my dork. Ugh. Well, good news is Cloud Post, so a single spatial contortion is hopefully the only removal they have. I will keep that because it's a 2 mana. Well, it refunds one of its mana. Yeah, no blocks. I'm not blocking that. I was gonna regrowth Invigorate. I think I'll use Marwyn as my main mana source this turn. Regrowth Invigorate. Lodestone Golem is a bit of a pain, but I will just be able to Fracturing Gust it. So, well, later. I draw a card. Drawing an untap would, okay. Well, Season of Growth for 3, and Fortification. It does draw me 2 cards, but I can't cast anything. So I just need to, but if I don't die this turn, I can Fracturing Gust, which will gain me a significant amount of life. So, green, blue, activating Master Transmuter. Oh, Contagion Engine. That's smart tech. That's really smart tech. Just, yeah. They can't kill Marwyn, but they can kill the Joiner. Yep, I take 5. I need to draw basically just... I've got a chance. Always yield. Well, yeah, no, I've got a chance because each of these, yeah. Burst of Strength. Tap, Burst of Strength. Only have to pay one more than... I have to pay one less. Could I kill them? I can't. So I think my best option is just... Wait, could I kill them? No. Actually, I could make... No, I would only draw 2 cards. It wouldn't be worth it. Alright, so 4, 5. I will be a bit stuck on card draw. However, I have Marwyn and Exponential Growth in hand, and I've got another Fracturing Gust for whatever they have. I know they've got a Copper Mirror, but I don't, they only have 4 cards in hand. Okay, that's a drawbridge, yeah. Oh, I still know they have a Copper Mirror in hand. Oh boy, I could make a bunch of mana. If I hadn't had to Gust last turn, this would have been a brilliant turn. Make a counter. Hit for 5. I think I just start swinging with the Marwyn. If I need to Fracturing Gust, I can Stony Strength Fracturing Gust. Okay, yeah. From the lack of Green Post, I assumed Cloud Post wasn't legal anymore. Yup. I'm going to respond, because I think I have to do that now. And kill the Dagson. Well, not the Dagson, but I kill all of the things they could activate it on. Yup. Yep, and I Fracturing Gust in response. I can pay for a Spell Pierce. And I fizzle that. If they don't have a blocker, I do believe I just win. Maybe. I have to double check. Oh. I could just... Yeah, I want to be respectful to my opponent. Yeah, no, because I can double Marwyn's power twice. So I think I kind of have to. Like, going off would be fun, but I think it's just the responsible thing to do to just kill them. Tell our opponent good games, because this was good games. I'm really surprised by the fact that it's not just straight Green Post. All right, well, we ended up 2-3. Again, with a really close loss to Phoenix, which I think was basically just a turn or so off. Things to consider. I think this deck is really good. I think it might need Bala Ged Recovery over a couple of the regrowths and out maybe one of the forests, just because that would give it a bit more consistency. It does want probably like another Return of the Wild Speaker effect. It wants more card draw. Sideboard, Fracturing Gust was an MVP in that one artifact matchup. I really like it. Autumn's Veil didn't seem the most efficient, but the rest of the sideboard actually seemed pretty good. There wasn't really an Autumn's Veil matchup that I saw, is the thing. There might be another one, so I'm going to leave it in the sideboard for now in case I decide to do another league with this. But yeah, this was Viridian Joiner, and it performed honestly better than I expected. I expected to repeatedly brick, honestly, but here we are. All right, I will see you guys next time. Thank you for watching.